Welcome to this survival series for No Man's Sky. At the moment, we are currently playing Expedition. This is the Titan Expedition, which was released in February 2025. In the last part, we were working our way through as much of the expedition that we could do in the starter planet. And when there's been one change since the end of the last part, if I can actually find it. Or it should be, is that I've done field logistics. This is the achievement where you've got to cook some food. I did this just before starting this video, simply because it involves a lot of hanging around waiting for the game to cook. I think we had to make some bread, and that's all. So we had to kind of make some yeast, and then we had to refine the heptoid wheat into flour and then cook it into bread. So we've now got this here, and what we've got is a packet of seeds, and of course the thing that I was really wanted to see before I left, which is the nutrient ingester, and that says we've got to get some lubricant, and I think we've got the formula for lubricant. And we need gamma root. Now that's the reason why I wanted to see this, because we know in this system is a planet with, or moon with gamma, what we call it, on it. I think it's, if we go to here, go back one, and I thought what I would like to do, if possible, is get this. So we need Resid Prime, either Resid, I think there's two of them, isn't there? No, it's Resid Prime. So what we're going to do is get up into space and change to first person. As I say, I had a feeling that we would be needed to do this. That Resid Prime. Can't seem to get the names of these moons up. That doesn't really look like Resid Prime, but we'll just take a quick shift as a it. That's not it. And of course, now I'm actually looking for Resid Prime. I can almost guarantee that the game will not show it to me. It's implying that we've got a couple of faces out this way, or moons out this way. We need to have some wait, get out of the way. That is the Paradise one. This is the one with paraffinium on it. I think we actually need some paraffinium for the, because we got to deploy the big cargo exocraft. I think what we will do is see if we can find some paraffinium and stock up on that before we leave. What I'm trying to do is kind of cut down the overhead of running around. Okay, what do you want? Can't go manifest. Nothing, not seeing anything here. Okay. So we'll go here first, and then we will see if we can find some paraffinium. We can get a couple of hundred paraffinium. That would be quite nice. There's a base right in front of us, so we're put down on the base. Actually, it looks like there might be some water here as well. It looks a bit like water. I think it is, isn't it? Well, it's quite odd looking water. Or is it just like shallow lake type things? Okay, so we're just going to put down here. Yeah, I think we've got a small lake here that I think what's happened here is someone's been doing a little bit of terraforming, but there is some crystal sulfide over there. Because we do need crystal sulfide for this. We need 4 of them. So if we can get some crystal sulfide as well, that would be very, very useful. Looks like we've got to go. And of course we're inside of a base, so much for that idea. I want this quartzite deposit. Oh, paraffinium, 446 that way. So I'm going to go and try and snag some paraffinium so that we can take it with us. I think I've got 33 at the moment, so we can get a couple of hundred. I think that should be more than enough to build the exocraft. So we'll go and get that. Life support. Oh, here's the bread that we have actually manufactured just here. So if you haven't done that, that's what you need. So we'll just go this way. See if we can get the paraffinium. It looks like the paraffinium is going to be just the other side of this hill. Very like we've got a game on principle. Get rid of the living slime. It's not very big. I'm not going to get a couple of hundred from this, are we? Unfortunately. So we're just going to have to keep going outwards. Double deposit there, 200. There we got an indestructible hazardous plant here. You ain't indestructible anymore though, are you? Actually, somebody posted a comment to one of my videos when I said I was going to have a relaxing day. I wasn't in the mood for combat. And I do get days like that where I don't, well, to be honest, I'm generally not inclined towards fighting and killing everything in sight some days, and then there's other days when I've had a bad day when I'm in a mood to blast everything in sight, but generally I'm not that way inclined. But having said that, if I'm a great believer that when attacked or subject to danger, you don't mess about, you just come back all guns blazing and take down any opposition with extreme prejudice. If we got, I suppose it's a bit wishful thinking. How much paraffinium have we got now? We've got 190. Kind of part of me, I'm not sure if that is going to be enough. We've got crystal. Oh, we've got crystal sulfide over there, 184. We could get that. That would be pretty useful as well. We'd only get 3. Looks a bit odd. Is this? Okay, so it's almost like we're gonna try and find the wow, what happened there? Oh, I got ejected straight back to ah. Let's have another go at that because that seemed a little bit glitchy. Yeah, we're just getting ejected out and straight back to these guys. Okay, so that's a weirdie. Lots and lots of these hazardous flora everywhere, aren't they? Anyway, we'll just do a little bit more. I think what we'll do is try and find a little bit of empty space. If we can bring in the back one. Went green. I'm going to gamble that 190 paraffinium is enough. If we get an opportunity to see any more, we will take a chance on that. Right, what we need now is the what we call it, the gamma root. Right, we know that one's not it. Right, we're trying to find Resid Prime. There's another one over there. So I'm not sure why you can't see the planet names anymore. And normally by now, even if you throw out a scan, you don't seem to get them. I don't know if it's down to the fact that you've got bases and things on the planets as well, but or whether it's just the fact that they're moons. That's right. This has got a dissonance on it. We could go looking for a Sentinel ship, but to be honest, not overly interested. Okay, we're going to go that way and see if we can. Right, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fly around and see if I can get this Resid Prime. I definitely want it before we leave because we got the hazmat gloves now. Okay, welcome back. We finally found Resid Prime. What we got to do now is go looking for some gamma root. That's on there. So what I'm going to do now is just fly across the surface of the planet and see if we can find some gamma root. Yeah, I've just come across a really big patch of oxygen here. So I thought what I'll do is I'll put down and pick this up because that should solve the oxygen problems. So just walk back way, up all this oxygen. It also give me an opportunity to kind of look around a little bit better. So we're just going to pick the oxygen up. The main reason I'm picking all this oxygen up is the fact that we know that we're going to be doing a lot of underwater swimming, so having a nice big supply of oxygen, I think that should be more than enough. That's how much oxygen we got. Oh wow, I'll just pick it all up, and then that means that we probably won't need any more oxygen for the rest of the expedition. This is too good to pass up. Okay. Okay, we've got some birds up in the sky. Here as well. Quartz deposit that way. Anything else? Sodium, hazardous plants, raspberry, crystal sulfide. I'm the eternal optimist, so we might as well, well, truthfully I'm an opto pessimist, but I thought I'd just see again, it's almost like if the crystal sulfide is underwater, it's virtually impossible to get to. We could have one more go about seeing if we can get down to it. Maybe if I make the tunnel a little bit. Okay, this one is no, just been ejected again. I wonder if it's got anything to do with these. There's lots of kind of crystals, sulfide and stuff around here, but it's not wanting to play ball. Hello. Okay, we'll just take that. Where's my ship gone? Just up over there. Right, I'm just going to carry on. Right, what I'm going to do now is get back to the ship and see if I can find some gamma route. And I'll be right back. Well, it's taken a long time, but I've actually found a patch. It's taken me, what, over 10 minutes of flying across the surface of the moon to find it. But we finally have to get some. I doubt very much if this is going to give us the 400 that we need, but it's a start, if nothing else. I think that's about it, isn't it? Oh no, there's a couple more over here. One more. That gives us 223, so we're going to need another patch of this. Okay, we've got some bees flying around. Yep, thank you, game. I'm looking round to see if there's any buried mineral formation. I would like if there's an opportunity that's a bit far away. Okay. There's something over there we can scan. We're over here, weren't you? Yeah. I think you're a predator. Right, so we're going to get back in the ship and continue our pursuit for gamma root. Spent ages looking for it. Now I've found two patches close together. Hopefully this will be enough. So I'd like to make some bit more progress in this part. But I'm also up against it on time because I have to use hard. Oh, come on, you can do it. I have to use hard time limits. So all the time I'm spending kind of looking at this this planet is a bit glitchy, isn't it? Because I can't get to that one. If I try and use the, yeah, there's a good chance that. Okay, we managed to get it without destroying it. There's another one down here. Some more down here, actually. This should be enough. Is that it? 400, yep. So that means we should be able to make... We need Thesium. Well, we're too far away from the starship, probably. Yep, okay. I know I can put the teleporter in, but... Yep, it's been zapped again. Make the lubricant. Install the... That means we've now installed the nutrient thingy bob. Meal can be completed. Meal can be completed. New reward available. Okay, what do we get for that then? Right, we got an oxygen rerouter And we've now got fishing bait recipes. Can we build a rod? Or are we just so far out sequence that we can't build a rod? Yeah, I think the problem now is we're kind of going down this route. I think we've done virtually everything we can do. And reinforce the deep water exploration. Right. I think what I'm going to do now is we're going to get up into space, and I think I've got the warp drive. Whoops. I think I've got 100% warp drive. So what we should be able to do now is see. I mean, I'd like, if possible. Oh, great. This is free explore. Where's the expedition route? Because of course we could, I'm not sure how we'd get it, but I suppose if we went off the expedition route, we could possibly you can mean I'm going to take a whole warp charge. How much warp fuel have I got left? We got 61%, so although what I should do is see if we can go out of jump range. Okay, we might get there. Because I'm skipping over all these planets that might be useful, but that's the way it is. Okay. Got tritium. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is get into the space station and tag it. I'm just going to jump out, tag it, back in, just make sure we've got rendezvous point 1 selected. Yep, good. Get back out into space. There's rendezvous point 1. It's down there. It changed to first person. Whoops. It changed to first person. I'm guessing that the rendezvous point is going to be on the gas giant, or maybe not. We seem to be scooting round the. Okay, so it looks like. Huh. This is approximate position. Chip, can you please? Not exactly sure what's going on here, but looks like we. What's the bet? I'm just gonna not that I'm suspicious or anything. We're on. Okay, we're going to jump out first to get the information. Okay, we got. Oh, this is Starbulb. Oh, we've got paraffinium here. Right. It's saying we got to go 600 that way. We will scan the creatures. We will pick up that. Rusted metal. Corvex casing. Just want to make sure my ship launch thrusters are 68%. In theory, that should be enough to be able to summon in. Plus, we've got the rechargers, so we're going to go in this direction. But we're going to keep our eye out for anything else that's of value. I'm going to go and get the buried technology module on the way. So away we go. Actual kind of ruins on here look a lot better than the other planet. They're quite impressive, actually. That is really, really cool. I like that. Okay, so just come here. There we got a subterranean organism attached to the... Got 2 salvage data, and we've got Norley gel sex, processed protein, convert biologicals into raw materials. Yeah, we've got some condensed carbon from that. Right, so what I'm going to do now is we're just... Wow, it just... It says estimated distance 181. How come I've just covered about 500 units in? I think the game is... So this is the rendezvous point here. Okay, we've reached the first rendezvous point. We've got some pretty odd looking creatures here as well. Right, let's have a jolly old oxygen up. And we've now got the Supreme Movement upgrade. We've now got our... Oh, we can actually upgrade our suit now. And we've got everything in the center. Okay, so we've now got a portable base computer, and I think the next... Right, thank you, game. Do I really want that Jack movement module? I'm not 100% sure I need that. But we do need to take a photo. What was it? Right, we've got to take a photograph. I suppose it doesn't have to be. Whoops. Right, we've got to take a photograph. I'm assuming it doesn't have to be anything particularly special like this. There we are. So we've now taken a photo of the rendezvous point. So we've now got this here. So this gives us 1,000 nanites, 128 quicksilver, powerful life support upgrade, supreme scanning system upgrade. Some of these tech I might want to take back with me. Okay, so I think this is where I'm going to leave it. So let's just have a little bit of a recap. So we've now completed phase 1. Phase 2, it says install the ship's aquajets. We have to summon the ship in to see what is needed for that. We need crystal sulfide. Haha. I'm pretty sure we need crystal sulfide to do that. Yep. So in the next part, the priority will have to be finding what we got here. Anything that looks like it might have water on it. This looks like it's a fairly routine planet. Let's see what else we might be able to do in the next part. So we've got to go make our way to rendezvous point 2, but we've got to install the ship aquajets. We've got to install the pressure membrane. I've got absolutely no idea what that is. Yeah, we've got to complete rendezvous 2 for that. Sea creatures, aquatic creatures. We can we could flip back very quickly. Is there? We could flip back and build a base on a gas giant. We also we have the template, or no, we don't. All we got is the base computer. My instinct is possibly to go back to the starter system and actually do the base component next. Any opinions, feel free. The reason I'm thinking about that is that we know there's a gas giant back in the starter system, and if that gives us that there, but the question is, survey planet in the Colossus. But I'm assuming that where would we get the Colossus? I'm not seeing anything here that would give us that. But it's almost like the Colossus one will be in here somewhere. Yeah, Colossus Geo, because we've got to get to Rendezvous Point 3. So anyway, I'm going to think about it, guys. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.